What is up, everybody? My name is Oz, and I'm excited to have some awesome fun with you today in my latest video. But there is something strange in this neighborhood, and that's this: the Ghostbusters Headquarters Fire Station. Oh yes, let's have a look at it around this way. This is what we're making in today's video. The headquarters of the famous Ghostbusters as seen in the 1984 classic movie, the real Ghostbusters cartoon, and of course in real life, in the real life hook and ladder fire station. So I'm going to show you how to build this today, or my interpretation of this. And first of all, let me give you a tour. Guys, do you mind stop eating grass? We're trying to record a video up here, okay? Just keep the noise down. This isn't about you, okay? Don't make me come down there. Right, let me give you a tour. So a couple of little caveats first of all. Now, this is sort of my own interpretation of the Ghostbuster Fire Station. It's a mix of the real life one, the one in the cartoon, the toy I had growing up, and the one from the movie as well. So for example, our red doors here, these are actually black in the film, but I quite like the red. Otherwise, black on black looks quite dark. And the other little caveat, because I know people will mention, is I've made this a bit sort of narrower than the actual one. So you could do this in your own design. We'll talk about this when I come to the build, but there's two windows there. Really, there should be a third one, and it should be a sort of third longer than it is. But I'll explain my reason for not doing it that way in a second. So without further ado, let's get inside and have a look around. So first of all, we have to mention this guy. This is a Slimer, or my sort of version of Slimer here. Now, I did at one point have this sort of zombie head on the front there, but I actually think it looks sort of better, more Slimer. Oh, sorry, Slimer. Didn't mean to knock your head off there. Jeez, my apologies, dude. Let me stick your head back on. There you go. Sorry about that. Overzealous smashing there, Slimes. So that's my Slimer there. And then on the ground floor, we've got this area here. Now, because I haven't made it as long as it should be, there isn't room to fit Ep01. And that's because I'm going to build it in another video and put it somewhere else. So we've got other plans there. So up here, we have the desk where Janine Melnitz sits, and the little phone here that she can answer to say, "Ghostbusters, what do you want?" Now, we also have the rose there. Ooh. I didn't realize the wither rose does not cause wither effect if it's in a plant pot. I did not know that. Then behind this screen here, we've got Peter Venkman's office where you can entertain his clients. He's got the painting there, and I thought this painting looked a little bit like the one of Vigo the Carpathian from the Ghostbusters 2 film, or as close as you can get. Here we have the lockers for Venkman, Spengler, Stant, and Zedmore for them to get changed into their Ghostbuster uniform when they, of course, hear the bell and they get a call. And this is, of course, the fire pole, one of my favorite bits, and it's actually working. You can slide down it from any floor, land here where you've got the hay bales, and that negates any fall damage. Then we've got a couple of little cupboards and boxes. If we head up here to the next floor, you can see we've got a recreation room where the guys can sit and have something to eat, recharge their batteries, and of course we've got a little sleeping area here where they can have sexy dreams about ghosts or whatever it is they want to do. Then if we head up next, we've got the laboratory where we'd probably typically find Egon doing some tests. We've got the representation here of the pink slime from the second movie, and a little jukebox over there so they can play it music, so it can have a nice little dance around. We've got, I like the leather armor, kind of looks like the Ghostbuster uniform. And I dyed these black, although they don't really look very black. And I think that looks nice, as if Egon's getting ready to sort of modify them. If we have a look over here at the library, we've got a copy here of Tobin's Spirit Guide, where we can read all about some of the ghosts, like Slimer, the Phantom Jogger, and of course, Gozer, the Gozerian, Vince Clortho, Zool, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. They're all in there. They're all in the Spirit Guide. Then last but not least, up here we have a toilet, because it is scary business fighting ghosts. Sometimes you might want to poo your pants, and it's nice to have a place to do that. So now we can do the best bit. We could take the pole, so we just have to basically make sure we land on one of the bits of carpet, look at the pole, and slide down. Isn't that awesome? Now, we did take a little bit of damage there because I didn't land in the right place, but what do we want here? Not to take any damage or to have fun. To have fun, that is always the priority. Then last but not least, downstairs in the basement, we have the containment unit. And if you listen carefully, you can hear there are some spooks in there making some noises, aka a zombie and a skeleton that I have name tagged and buried beneath there to provide the noise. Now you can open this up, put your ghost in the trap inside there, close that, and of course the light is green, the trap is clean. So this is the Ghostbuster Firehouse inside and out, and I'm going to show you how to build my version of it. So let's do it. Okay, here's everything that we need in order to build the exterior. So we've got things like stone brick, smithing table, iron door, all this kind of stuff here. Now don't worry too much about memorizing this just now, because I'll put a list in the description below that tells you everything you need. Now what you need to start with is an area that is 16 along this way and 18 towards the back. Then what we're going to do is start one in from the corner just here and place 1, 2, 3 of the black just like this, and then we'll do this all the way around to 3. So there we go, we've got in 3 towards either side and all the way around the back. Now the next part is to grab yellow concrete and place 1 bit of yellow concrete here on either side, and then we're going to see, as you can put there, yellow along, 1 down, and then 1 back as well. So we do this like so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there we have it. So we've got our little base bit down. Now we're next going to switch to this, the light grey concrete, and we're going to go everywhere on top of the black except the yellow. So let's grab our light grey concrete and let's get it round. Here we go. We should have something that looks a bit like that. Now our next step is to grab some stairs and just place them in the standard way that these stairs go. So starting from, again, just on top of the light grey concrete and going all the way around until we reach the grey on the other side. So let's do that. And next we have something that looks a little bit like this. Now one of the things I'm going to do design wise, I'm probably going to take this whole mountain down in future builds and things there, because it is bit weird the way that it matches the color on the back. But that's that section done. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put in the archway around here. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up the way. Just starting here in the back corner here between the yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Come over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to come 1 in on each side and then 4 1 row above. So let's get that done, and that gives us our nice frame that we can see in there. So I'm going to take a quick snooze. So all you're going to do is fill in the doorway, and it's just 1 behind the black. So we just build that up, grab our red. Here we go. This is good because you don't really need scaffolding for this. Okay, we just fill that in. We can see we've got the doorway now. Then if we just count up, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 in from the side and 4 up, and break those out. So 1 in from the side, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Break that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Break that. And we're going to fill that in. I think the black glass black glass pane looks nice in there, so just 2 pieces of that we need. Bit of overkill with the full stack, but there you go. And we can see we've got our doorway, so it's starting to look very nice here. So the next part is to put in light grey concrete coming up to, as you can see, just 1 level above the doorway that you can see there. Now I think it's easiest just to do the whole thing in light grey concrete now, and we'll come and put these little brick details in later on. So just fill it in light grey concrete all the way around the inside there until it is 1 above the doorways. Okay, now that we've come 1 above the archway all the way around, we're just going to come up 1 more, and this is the place that we're going to put our next set of stairs. So just 1 more layer of light grey concrete. So there we are. So that's actually, yep, 2 levels above the top of the archway, and the second level above there is where we're going to put our upside down stairs going all the way around the building. So let's re-grab. Oh, need to have a munch. There we are. going to grab some more of our stone stairs from here, just enough so we don't have to hopefully come back. I think that's going to be too high for me to jump now, so there we are. And we're going to do upside down stairs all the way around, like so. And there we have it. That's our sort of first level of the area built there. Now, I think it's probably a good idea at this time to do some of the little bits of detailing on the first level. This will let us reclaim a little bit of our light grey material, because we're going to need some more light grey for the rest of the build as well. So it's a good chance to reclaim some of it now. So let's start by tunneling into our doorway. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th block we're going to drill a hole through. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me, Mr. Scaffolding. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th block. We're just going to break these blocks and work our way into the building. Now, using the doorway, it's above the doorway, 1 block above here. We're going to have a 1, 2, 3 space for the window. And then coming down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from that, we're going to have another 3 windows. So let's smash the hole and create that. So 1 above here and 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And then come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 from that, and go 1, 2, 3. And there we are, getting nighttime once again, so we're going to have to do another sleep. Just try and reclaim some of these things. I don't want them to despawn. And for our windows on the other side, we're just going to put them in exactly the same place on the other side. There we have it. So 1, 2, 3, 2 for the doorway, 2 more, and then 3 there. Perfect. And then this one again, we'll come to this side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 up, and then we start doing it. So we'll just stay on line with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 up from that. We have our gaps for the ladder. Now we have our windows in place there. Now you'll notice as well that around the inside, because it's actually a double thick wall, what I've done is made this inside bit here black, just so it matches on the inside. So we're going to take off this entire layer here. Not you, Mr. Black. Not you, Captain Black. And we'll take this layer out here. This will give us loads of nice light grey concrete back. And then we're just going to fill this all in at black, including the door. So the door is going to be stuck in from the inside, but it's on the level from this side, if that makes sense. So here we go. We just do a layer of black around here. And the next bit to do is fill above the black bit here, all this open bit here, we're going to fill that all in with light grey concrete. That's our first level starting to come nicely together here. Now again, what we're going to do in this ground floor bit here is we're going to replace this front section here with our smithing table, which has a really nice texture, works well for the garage. So 1, 2, 3, 4 back, and then we just clear out this area in line with the door and replace this all with smithing table. And it is such a pretty texture. And let's pop our plain glass panes into these gaps in the windows here. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And we got some windows. Looking nice. Now when it comes to adding on these stone bricks, this is where it's your chance to be a bit creative. You just pop these things in wherever you fancy, just to give it a little bit of texture. Now I was quite inspired by this part of the design by oh, not you, Mr. Stairs, by the Lego Ghostbuster Firehouse, which I don't have. I wish I had. I really wish I had. It's very cool. Discontinued set now, because they kind of added this stone brick thing, and I think it looks pretty good. So I'm just kind of randomly doing this. Now you can obviously do it more stylistically, the way you want, however you think looks good. I'm just kind of doing it a bit at random, a bit quickly here, just to sort of show you the idea. So everywhere that we've just made a hole there, we're going to put in stone bricks for some nice texture. So there we go, we've got some stone brick in there for a bit of texture, and you'll notice that what I've done is basically every sort of, what is that, every corner, and then 2 in from the corner, just stopping above the door. I've added stone buttons for a bit of detailing. So let's put these in. One there, counted 2 in, 1, 2, and there, just before the door begins. Up on here, up on here. This is where jump boost is so handy for doing this. So that's our front bit there. Oh, it's looking really nice. Yeah, looking great. And if we come to the side here, we've just kind of gone 1, 2, and then put one in, 1, 2, put one in, 1, 2, put one in. So we're going to follow that pattern here as well. And that is 1, 2, put one in, 1, 2, put one in, 1, 2, put one in, 1, 2, put one in. And it works out perfect. Then at the back, I suppose we'll just copy the same as the other side, which was 1 with a 2 space there. Is that what I did on? I'll see in a sec. If I can ever place this in the right place. There we go. I didn't even do it on the back of my original one. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm doing it here. That's much classier. Then again, we just do the same on this side. We go 1, 2, pop one there, 1, 2, 1 there, 1, 2, 1, 2, put one in. You know the words by now. Sing along at home. Oh, it's coming together. It is looking pretty. So that's our first level there, looking pretty nice. And I say, let's chuck on our doorway. So we do the door from the inside like that. Put the pressure plate there. And then you can do this different ways. I just put a button here. That's just to stop any mobs from walking in. And because there's not really another sort of place to put it. I suppose you could put it on the inside there. I just quite liked it on the ground. So that is our first ground level complete. So it's time to move up to the next outer floor. So the next level is obviously much higher up. So we're going to need to be able to climb up there to make this happen. Now, first of all, we start, as we can see from looking at the other one, is we're going to put another layer all the way around here of light grey concrete. So our next bit here, we need 3 stone bricks. So we go 1, 2, 3 stone bricks and then a bit of grey. Repeat the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, and then there. And then the next, this is where our window starts coming in. So 1, 2, 3, 4 window. Okay, and once we've come 3 in the end, this bit here is 6 up. Bring it along and just meet it to the other side, and that is 6 down as well. Then we'll fill the rest of this bit in here with glass. Like so. And we've got our first window. Now the pattern goes, as you can see here, that is 3 along, and then the next bit's 2, and then the next bit's 3, and then the next bit's 2. Okay, now once we've got that pattern up there, we're actually just going to take out the very bottom bit here and make the glass level with the stairs like so. So there we go, a perfect match that we can see there. Now we'll turn our attention to the sides of the building. So you can see we come in 1, 2 on the side and then a bit of grey. So that's 1, 2 there now with a bit of grey and then a bit of glass. Perfect. Then we put another bit of light grey concrete and we go 1, 2, 3 and 4 with the stone brick. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then we pop in another bit of light concrete. This is the best thing about building it before, so you have something to copy. Makes it easy to build it another time. So get another window there, and then it looks like we're going 1, 2 to the outside. Now, a bit like our pattern before, we're going to go 1 and then 2 in. So that goes like so. 1. Concrete, concrete. Glass. Concrete. Concrete. And just 2 bits of stone brick there. 2 bits of concrete, glass. Right there. And a second bit of concrete here. So we just have 1 on the side. But the easiest thing to do is, it's not a very easy thing to describe, but it's quite easy for you to watch. Freeze frame this, and then you can get the pattern from there. And if we jump across here, we can see we're getting the pattern just right. Now, of course, what we're going to do is duplicate that exact thing on the other side. So let's do that now. And now that we've got it equal at both sides there, looking lovely, we can now fill in this back section here, which is the easiest bit of all because it's all just plain old stone brick. So we'll just fill that right up to the top level there with the stone brick. Then we return back to the front section here, come over to where we've got our grey concrete going up, and then we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, and come across the top on the third block like so. And then we're going to come up on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and across the top again until we meet up on the other side. We then do a kind of upside down L shape, so that's kind of 2 up and then 1 along, 2 up and then 1 along, and then we need to get up here, so we'll use a brick, break it, and we just need to put 2 bits across the top here. So we'll just do 1, 2, come back and break this brick, and let's have a look at that and see how we're looking. Oh yeah, looking nice, looking nice. So here we are at the corner of our L bit, and we're just going to copy this all the way along and draw a, I was waiting to say circle, draw a square all the way around the entire structure. Now to fill out the rest of the front of our fire station, you can see we've got a quite straightforward pattern that just continues where the grey bit, we've got the light grey block sticking out, and then the rest of it is brick. So it's pretty easy to copy that pattern all the way up. Then our section there, that's kind of rectangular shape, and our top section, behind those are just black concrete, and the one in the middle has glass panes. So we can again take a look at that. I'll even jump up onto here so you can get a nice smooth look at that. And then you can, of course, easily enough, just take a pause right here on the video and copy that section. So I'm going to do that section there, and we'll be right back with you. Okay, there we have our front bit finished and looking nice. So it's time to do our bit at the side. Now, once again, we'll do one bit at the side, and then it's just a case of duplicating the other bit, and we're pretty close to finishing our exterior. So let's jump on over. So what we're going to do on this side over here is just above these windows, and we just go 1, 2, 3, like 1, 2, 3, and then we put in 2 glass. So 1 glass there already. That makes 2 glass. And then we're just going to basically fill the rest of the sides of it in there with the light grey concrete, like so. Then once again, we just repeat our pattern there of alternating between the light grey and the bricks, like so. And do the same for the other window over here. So let's get that done. So we're going to put in our 2 bits of glass. Fill the rest of the outside of that area in with the grey, like so. Then in our center section here, once we do our alternating, which of course, once again, is light grey, brick, light grey, brick. We've got this middle section here, which you can see is just all brick, apart from the very top bit. That is 4. And then we just do double, double, double. Lovely. Come along to this side bit here. Let's extend our scaffolding. I still don't know how I feel about scaffolding. If I prefer dirt or not prefer dirt. Sometimes it feels handy, sometimes I hate it. I'm still just not sure. So we will go back once again here to our alternating. Up the outside, and the entire bit on the outside here is all stone brick. So there we've got that side complete. Now all we're going to do is jump around here to the opposite side and do the exact same thing again. So let's get that done. Now that we've got both sides matched up and looking lovely, we're just going to fill in once again the back bit with stone brick. It's not stone brick, it's just brick. I keep saying stone brick. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are stones involved in the creation of bricks, I'm sure. In some way, shape or form, but this is just the block called bricks. But do as I do, not as I say. That's a good motto for the rest of the series. Now, if we take a look at our building, it is pretty nearly there. We just need to finish off the top part. Now, for the top part, we're going to need some upside down stairs as well as our bricks. And we're also going to need some stone slabs as well. So I don't think I have any of those. So let's make sure that we get them. We'll restock up on our bricks. We've got plenty of stone stairs. Maybe take one more stack of those. And I'll head up to the roof and we can figure out the last bit. So see you there. So you can see that all we need to do is come up 2 with stone brick here. So we just go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just 1 there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. What? Look at this. Look at these guys. Stop giving the evil eye in my iron golem. Alright, okay, hold on. We're gonna have to deal with them, but I don't want to get bad omens, so I just need to grab a bucket of lava. And I'll be right back with you. So yeah, here's my top tip for you. If you want to deal with these guys, the pillagers, and you don't want to get bad omen, there's 2 things you can do. You can either basically get... Oh, nice! I've caused a distraction. Okay, this is awesome. Hey, look over here! Look over here! Okay, now! That wasn't even what I was gonna say to do. You're awesome, man. Well done. That was a good job you did there. I was gonna use the bucket of lava. Oh, that was hilarious. Hey! No, dude, don't! Get off of it! Get off of the... You did so well! Dude, what is... You're such an idiot, man. You just did such a good job. And then you're just gonna kill yourself, are you? Honestly, Mojang, you need to fix your pathfinding. At least he died a hero. At least he died a hero. Right, anyway. Back to the build. Just before we get back to the build, we do have another ominous banner, which we can add to the collection. Let's go with here. Yeah, that looks good. I mean, I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to kill them before they learn. How many times, guys? How many times? I think it's because they always spawn on the other side, so they don't see that. If they saw that... Can you believe what your brother did, by the way? He just kicked their ass, and then he did that. I mean... So back to our construction job after that kind of hilarious and also tragic interlude. And now this is the level where we're going to need to add our upside down stairs. This is just another basically 2 levels, 1 here and 1 here of brick. So it's easier, I think, just to add 1 layer just now, put the stairs on, and then we add on the upside down brick. I'm still laughing so much from... I can't believe that. The iron golem just seemed so clever for a minute and then so stupid. So yeah, just another layer of upside down. Just plain stone stairs around the edge here. So we're just going to add here 1 more layer on the top of stone bricks, and that's going to be topped off by some stone slabs. Then our finishing touch in the center here is essentially just more stone slabs. Just set 1 down into there. It's actually kind of hard to tell because of the biome I'm building in. It's snowy anyway, which I like. So we just fill in the roof now with stone slabs. Now, one bit of advice to give you here is once you fill this in, this section on top of here and this section on top of here, it is entirely possible for things to spawn there. So just be careful that a creeper does not fall on your head when you come to do the interior stuff, which is what we're coming to do next. So I'm going to fill all this roof section in, and then we'll be right back with ya. And there we have it. The stone slabs are in place, and dudes, dudettes, and dudes that defy description, we have completed the exterior of our Ghostbuster Firehouse. Now, I will believe there's some of you who will be out there saying, hey, but Oz, it doesn't have the Ghostbusters sign out the front here. And don't you worry about that. We're going to be coming back and doing my first ever bit of map art in a couple of episodes' time, where we're going to do the Ghostbuster logo to add on there. But that is essentially the outside completed. And it's now time to switch to the even funner part, which is creating the interior of this bad boy once I pick up all that scaffolding. Okay, so I've just started doing the edit for the exterior video, and it turns out that it's quite a long video. I don't want to make this an hour-long video. So that's going to be the end of part 1, where we've done the exterior of the Ghostbuster headquarters, and we're going to do the interior in the next video, which will be coming up just after this. And also, in honor of our heroic Golem who died. We have respawned him here and decided to name him Heroic Idiot. So hopefully his reincarnation will be a bit smarter with his pathfinding than the last one, but still retain his smart. So thank you very much for joining me. This has been my first ever video of Minecraft on YouTube. It's been an awesome time for me. I hope it has been for you. And if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. All the kind of YouTubey stuff. You know it. I don't need to say it. You know what to do. Do your magic. Show some love if you enjoyed the video. And thanks so much for joining me. I can't wait to do the interior next time. Right. Time for bed. Bye-bye.